What's up, everybody? We're back.
What's going on? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you.
Happy
New
holidays.
Year to you.
And you. Yes.
Took a nice little break.
Took a couple weeks off there.
It was fun.
Doing some things and stuff.
Super ready to get back in action though, and we're starting off with a brand new cruising video today.
Yeah, really excited about it. We got an invite. We got a shout out.
Yeah, someone contacted us, good friend of ours, a shooting buddy of ours that, it's something we had kind of talked about a little bit, but both of us are advocates of responsible gun ownership.
Very much
and
so. Huge importance.
Yeah, part of being a responsible gun owner is training with your firearms.
Yes.
So we're on our way right now to pick up a good friend of ours, and we're gonna head over to the Prescott Gun Club and
we're gonna get some training in.
Take a little tour.
Yeah. Check that place out.
I haven't been there.
I haven't been there.
I have. Fun fact: I've never been to an indoor shooting range in my life.
Really?
Never.
I've been before, but not as of there. So, it's pretty good.
All my shooting in the.
Look at him waiting
in the
for
wild.
Us.
And
That's
here
cool.
he is.
Right on.
Make sure the door's unlocked so we can hop in.
There you go.
What's going on, guys?
It's Neal Wahl, everybody.
How's it going?
What's going on, man? How are you?
Good to see you.
Good to see you, my friend.
Good to see you.
So,
how's the new year treating you so far?
It's going great.
Good,
great.
Yeah, man, staying busy.
Yeah, a lot of activity and trying to put out videos as well. So it's going good.
Well, what do you know?
What do you know?
Right
we were
on.
just telling everyone that we are on our way to Prescott Gun Club, and thank you again for the invite.
Yeah, it's super awesome.
We're super pumped to go check it out. It's a place that neither of us have been before, and
really,
we're gonna get to meet the owner and operator of that fine establishment. So that's super cool.
Which is one of the cool things that we get to do. That it's like, hey, not only do we get to go check out these cool local places, but get to talk to the owners and the operators of it, and get the skinny, if you will.
The skinny. How was your holidays, Neal?
It was good. Was down in the valley for Christmas. Spent some time with my little nephew. He's got a 2-year-old nephew and a 6-year-old, and hung out with the sister and a big family, and had some fun.
Right.
Awesome. That's what makes the holidays good, is the little ones.
Yep.
So,
Yeah. That's,
you know what I mean?
That's what makes going through all of that time, effort, and expense worthwhile.
Very true.
I jumped in a freezing cold pool the other day. That's what I did mainly with my holidays.
I didn't
other
want
than just hang out at home with the family.
Because I was gonna, address that given the fact of your glasses. You do have a different set of glasses.
Slightly different set of glasses.
And I think that you should kind of address what happened.
So
due to the fact I wasn't there because, well, multiple reasons, being sick and also having no desire to jump into a freezing cold pool.
First of all, you're doing it next year.
All right, we'll see. If enough people want me to do it, I'll do it.
I'm enough. So,
all right, fair enough.
So a funny thing happens with acetate frame eyeglasses, apparently, when they're introduced very suddenly to water that is approximately 37 degrees Fahrenheit for our international viewers. They fall apart.
Yeah.
They break.
Yeah.
This part here is in contact with your body, so it's, roughly, it's warmer. And then, you shock it like that, and guess what? The arms literally just fell off as soon as I hit the water.
What happened to your glasses is what would happen to me.
You would not break.
I would look at it, the water, and it would Ivan Drago me. It's like, I will break you.
Break you.
So what happened to your frames would happen to, when you're talking about the arms falling off, that is my actual
arms just falling off. So. Yeah, so that was my big adventure. I will definitely be back next year to do that again. It's actually, I didn't realize it's been going on for 13 years out in Prescott Valley.
Really?
Yeah, I heard about it last year and had a scheduling conflict, so I wasn't able to attend.
Yeah, I had a scheduling conflict too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you had an actual excuse this year.
I did. I was like, I was getting over some sickness and figured jumping into a freezing cold pool would not be the best thing for my...
Because you are not...
I was getting down with the sickness.
Down with the sickness?
Thank you for getting my reference.
So anything new and exciting coming up in your life, Neal?
I can't think of anything off the top of my head that particularly sticks out, but just excited for the new year. It's always nice to have a full 12 months to hit it hard and do new exciting things. I just still got to put those on the planner.
Awesome.
Yeah, so.
That's awesome. Yeah, kind of in business-wise of getting the calendar out and starting to make plans.
Yeah. Nice.
So that's awesome, man.
Cool.
New homes are coming out. New
Yeah.
people needing
New
home
people
loans.
needing home loans. New people needing people to walk them through the home buying process.
I was gonna, not so subtly be like, hey,
we sell houses.
the setup and the
Knocked it out of the park.
There you go. So, cool, man.
It's
You guys
kind
been to
of
this new Circle K yet?
I have gotten gas here.
I've gone in once, and it was prior to them being fully set up, so it was kind of in construction, but also for business.
Fun fact, that location used to be Hastings Entertainment Store, which is where I met my wife.
Rest in peace.
I was working there when I met my wife. So
Right.
it holds a very special place in my
I'm sure
heart.
it does. And mine. It was, one of the last good record stores for a while. It stopped being so good after a bit.
Changes.
Inevitable. And not always bad.
There you go.
All right, gentlemen. Well, we are here.
Ready to pew it up.
Yep.
Let's roll on in. We'll see you inside. All right, so we are here with Don and Elizabeth Greer. You guys are the owners of the Prescott Gun Club, and they've graciously let us use their facilities today, and we're super excited. So
Thank you very much.
Take it away, guys. Give us a little bit of background about the business and the range and why you're doing what you're doing.
Okay, well, originally this whole idea came from a meeting I had with Mike Cable, who was our former chief of police, and Mike was retiring at about 52 years old, and I go, well, what are you going to do at this point? And he said, I don't know. And I go, well, I got an idea, and if you're in, I'm in. And so we did some research, and we found, because of Prescott Gun Club location here in Prescott, we've got a real good history of shooting sports in the community. We've got Davidson's, who's a well-known national distributor of firearms, Ruger's here in town, and we've got a high percentage of shooting population here in Arizona. We're very gun-friendly. We've been voted the #1 gun rights states for the last 7 years from Guns and Ammo. And so we started looking around, and eventually, 11 months later, we had Prescott Gun Club. Unfortunately, Mike got ill and had to step out of the business, and that's when I recruited Elizabeth.
I was a realtor, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Elizabeth was a realtor, and recruited her in here, so she took over a lot of the administration, dealing with scheduling, and a lot of things that I just didn't have the forte to do that she's really good at. And that's how we kind of got going with this.
That's really cool. That's awesome.
So what are some things that we need to know before we step out on the range today?
Well, always will, in any class we do, anytime we come in, we'll have people review the safety rules. And so, you can get a shot at the NRA safety rules. You'll see there's 3 basic rules, but we tend to add one to that as well, which the 4th one we call out is always know your target, what's around it, and what's beyond it, which is a good thing to know, because people don't realize how far ammunition rounds can travel.
Mm-hmm.
And if you hit your target, it might continue to go through, and if you miss it, it will continue to run until it's out of gas, or more likely hit something you're not willing to destroy. So we tend to add that one, and then on the range we have one additional rule, which is basically listen to the commands of the range safety officer, because some ranges do, some don't. We feel that it's important. We always keep a range safety officer out on our range to make sure people are staying safe with our other shooters.
Oh, definitely. Well, you'll see a lot of videos and stuff like that of just really bad behavior out on the range So no, that is important.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
So, no one's trying to get hurt today.
No.
No, that's great.
Cool. And so what are some of the classes, what are some of the stuff that you offer here at the club, aside from obviously having a nice climate-controlled indoor range?
Yeah, we do. We have a state-of-the-art facility. It is completely what would be called a tactical range, so it allows us to move downrange and work with moving and shooting, and a lot of things that a lot of ranges can't do. They're pretty much stuck in a shooting booth, but because of the way we designed and built this, we have a lot of flexibility here. We also have a 25-yard range, which allows us to do law enforcement qualifications, because you have to have a minimum of 25 yards for the as post. So we also have built a pretty good selection of classes. Anything from your starter class, your basic marksmanship, where no one comes out a good shooter. It's a skill you have to learn, you know, and everybody needs to get some training under their belt in order to stay safe and to understand how to do it. You put a golf club in my hand, I would be a disaster. But give me some lessons and I might do a little bit better, you know. So we've got basic marksmanship class. We offer a very comprehensive concealed carry weapons class. Here we have gun cleaning classes, and unlike a lot of other ranges, we also have the ability to do rifle classes. So we do AR classes here as well. And then we've had a really good success with what we're calling our skill builders. These are 2-hour classes that we run for one particular shooting aspect. So one skill builder may just be holster draw. We'll spend some time in the classroom giving you an idea of how to properly present from the holster. Then we take you out on the range and we work on that for an hour. So we just focus and dial in on one aspect of shooting. We also have a lot of women shooters, really a great growing part of the sport. We are a host range for well-armed women, Girl in a Gun, and we do our own Prescott Gun Club Ladies Night. I'm going to let Elizabeth talk about that because she handles most of the ladies.
Our ladies are off the hook. We love training ladies because they really do absorb and learn, and they don't come in with ego mostly.
They're not as hard-headed as those
They
guys.
are
I know, it's
not.
like...
Yes, they are not
Guilty?
as hard-headed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
guilty.
And so
Can't argue
they're a fantastic part of our business that we love them.
Yeah, they're like
Yeah.
sponges. They want to learn and they listen. They're not like our typical guy. I've been shooting since I was 14 and this is how we do it. Okay, then what are you getting a lesson for? You know?
Yeah.
We do private lessons as well for people one-on-one, or we do classroom settings. So there's a pretty wide variety. And one thing we've just introduced this month, which we're excited about, is what we're calling our drill night. And drill nights, a lot of people come and they stand and they just shoot, 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 and it gets a little boring. So what we've done is one of our instructors, who's got just phenomenal experience, is bringing in training that's done by law enforcement, SWAT, FBI, air marshals, things that are all done as current training for our law enforcement. And we're going to run them through. It's a 1-hour class, and you come in and we're just running you through drills. And you're going through rounds and you're working against yourself to increase your capabilities.
I'm just jealous I can't be in it. I have to be an RSO for it.
Yes. That sounds really cool. I've always thought it was important to train like you're going to have to use your weapon. You know, it's standing at a booth and, you know, being on target is great, but not very.
No, it's not realistic.
You're teaching yourself some muscle memory,
sure,
which is important.
Nobody's gonna just stand there and be a target for you. So we're putting you through multiple targets, multiple rounds, reloads, tac reloads, emergency reloads, speed reloads, things like that. So really getting you into the mindset of having these conditioned reflex responses that when something goes wrong, this is what you have to do to get out of the jam. So they're a lot of fun. They're really reasonably priced too.
It's fantastic.
You gotta train like you play.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Well, you want to take a walk around, check out
Yeah, let's go check out the rest of the facility and we'll go from there.
Sounds good.
Cool.
So we keep a full variety of holsters here because we are primarily, a defensive shooting school. So we keep a full variety of holsters here for people, give them a lot of options on how to carry. We keep a lot of magazines in stock, spare mags, optics, and a pretty good array of firearms, handguns and rifles. I'd say handguns we're pretty well versed in here for people because of the concealed carry routine. We also keep a really good supply of ammo because a lot of people like to shoot different ammo depending on what gun they have as well. And over here you can see from this wall over comprises our complete rental gun program. So if you want to try something out before you buy it, then you have the opportunity to shoot it first, because how many times have you bought a gun and you get it, you finally get to shoot it and you're like, I can't stand this gun, and you can't wait to get rid of it. So that's kind of our way of showing you that we really don't want to just sell you a gun, we want you to get something that you really like. So what we do is if you rent a gun and you end up buying it that day, we credit you back the rental fee. That's our way to say, we really just want you to find something that you really like, not just to buy a gun. So, and now we can head out into the range if you want to check out the range and get a little trigger time in. So we've got 8 lanes. We've got shooting booths, bullet resistant in between each lane, and then we've got the Megit carrier system, which is all touchscreen. So the nice thing about it is, if you want to shoot at 6.4 yards, you'll just hit 6.4 and it'll go right out to 6.4 yards. When you're done shooting, you can bring it right back in, carry her home. So it's a really easy system to use. And then on top of that, we've also got about 20 programs that can run automatically. So if you want the targets to run at you, stop, turn around, run, face, it'll all do that on a pre-program. And you don't have to do anything other than wait for the target carrier to turn and shoot. So a lot of fun. So we've got a fully tactical 25-yard range. You'll see if you pan down range, we've got quite a bit of Grand Tech back here. And on our walls, we've got 8-inch concrete filled block walls. On top of that is AR 500 steel, and then on top of that is 1.5 inches of ballistic tile. So that really deadens the sound in here. You'll also notice overhead, we've got steel baffles running all the way. That's our tactical range that allows us to work down range, movement, shooting, things like that. And then in the back, we've got a bullet trap that is Grand Tech, so you don't get the lead splatter or ricochets that you get in the old conventional steel traps. Our air handler here will replace the entire range air every 90 seconds with outside fresh air. So we bring in fresh air in the back, exhausted, filtered out of the back of the range, bringing it in from the front, pushing it all the way down back, filtered out the back. And so you don't walk out of here smelling like a smoke factory when you're done. Really good system. We invested a lot of money into that as well.
Target shooting I ever do is like in the open. So this is my first experience at a indoor range, so it was pretty cool.
Yeah, I've been in an indoor range a couple times, but this place is very high tech.
Yeah,
that was pretty cool, kind of being a part of that. So thank you, very much for hosting us and
of course,
treating us to a little
inviting us along for a little bang bang on a Monday morning.
Yeah.
So let's address the elephant in the room. What do you do?
Who are you?
Who are you, Neal?
Well, I do mortgages for a living.
Okay.
So that's probably doesn't sound the most exciting, but it is
part of the
my
real estate
day-to-day. So
gig.
it's fun stuff. Yeah.
So how long have you been doing that?
Since 2013.
Nice.
So I know I get asked, well, how young were you when you
you started.
2013, if you still look as young as you are now, but
It's all been here
when I
locally?
started, yeah.
Been out here locally?
No, so I was originally licensed down in Peoria, and then lived in downtown Phoenix, worked off Scottsdale Road in Lincoln, and decided to get out of the rat race and get out of an hour-long commute each way, and moved up to be closer to my dad in Prescott, and I don't plan on leaving. So,
Cool.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So,
Well, how can people get in touch with you?
Well, my address, they can always send me a little piece of mail. Just kidding. No, they can call me.
people still do that?
Yeah, they do. They can call me on my cell phone, which is 928-350-5350. Find me on Facebook, email me, pretty much.
Now, how do they find you on Facebook? Do you have a specific page, or just find your regular profile?
Yes, my page name's actually really lengthy. Just my name, Neal Wahl, license originator, and then like my NMLS number.
Okay.
So if they type in Neal Wahl, they'll be able to find you.
Or they could click the tag up there.
Up here?
Yeah, right
It'll
up
be
there.
up there.
Yeah,
Up here.
That's
Right back there.
Somewhere up here.
Yeah.
Love it.
So they can tag you. And
Cool. And what was your email
find you.
address?
My email is nwall@guildmortgage.net.
Okay. So you're with Guild Mortgage.
Yep.
Very cool.
Cool, man.
So, well, yeah, give him a shout out to.
Yeah, give him a holler. He's taking
Talk to
care of
you.
some stuff for me, and I know he can take care of you too. So, super happy to have you out today. It was a good
Yeah,
time.
thanks for coming out. I love shooting in a nice, safe environment.
Absolutely.
That's
Right
key.
here at Prescott Gun Club.
Yep.
All right, well, we got to get going. Until next time, be Stuffer.
He's weird. It's Neal.